Greetings, everybody. This is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to the Warcraft Chaotic Commentary. Today, we shall be going over a matchup on Echo Isle. It's going to be featuring a human player known as Thorzain, who is a rather very popular player. He will be playing up against a player known as Still, also known as Funny Man on this particular account. I believe this is from w3arena.net. Yep, it is gonna be over Echo Isle, Orc versus Human. We're just gonna speed things up a bit to see what the players will be up to. Nothing too very special, I could say. Early on, we have none of the players going for any kind of scouting anytime soon. We have the Blade Master coming out for the Orc player, and okay, that's interesting enough to catch my attention. So we have an MK coming out for Thorzain. It's gonna be MK versus an Orc. It's gonna be really interesting, really interesting. As Orc player is going for the Voodoo Lounge before the tech and second burrow perhaps, or maybe they'll just go to the tech. I have the Footman coming in. We're just gonna speed things up right up. No scouting just yet. And Footman just gonna go out there, check if any peons are coming in, just to have a scout of what the human player will be up to. And we have some creeping beginning on both sides of the maps. Orc player and the human player are simultaneously creeping out basically the same camp on their side of the map. Orc player will just kill off the big guy, get himself the item and run off, selling off the TP, buying himself healing cells and the scroll of scroll of speed. Yep, scroll of speed indeed. I tend to forget the names for some reason. I don't know why. It's happening to me a lot these days. So I would ask you guys to forgive me if I just terribly forget some really important name. And Orc got a really nice item over there. Claws of attack +6. He's sending his grunt towards the human player. Human player power creeping this camp. He can pick it off easily only with the number of footmen that he has, but he's power creeping it. Orc player got probably a not so very good item drop from that Ogre Magi. So he sold it off and he just wind walked out of that situation. We got the human player going for an expansion, it seems like. Alright, human player heading up for an expansion. Orc player is 50% through tier 2. Got that third burrow coming in for the Orc player, and human player should be able to expand at this point without much of a problem. Orc player is gonna come in there and deal as much as damage as possible. Human player using the Storm Bolt to kill the Ogre Magi and not let him not let the Orc player deny the experience. Human player done creeping at this camp. Okay, now he's done. Pull back the militiamen, set up the towers, set up them where very necessary towers, and he's actually sending 2 militiamen back to the base. Don't really know what's up with that. I guess he only wants 5 of them in the expansion and wants definitely wants to have his lumber income coming in. Does not want to cut that off just yet. And we're having a little standoff between, well, rather melee between the grunt and the footman. Grunt will obviously have the edge because of the higher hit points and higher damage. Here comes the Blade Master. Blade Master gonna get in there and try to deal some damage. Storm Bolt. Oh my, that is really bad. Blade Master now does not have any more mana for wind walking, so he's gonna back out using healing salves, and now would be a good time to do some creeping perhaps, or he's just gonna pick up some item from here. Yep, he's gonna do some creeping. He's gonna try and kill off the berserkers, take some damage on the grunts, and then use the healing salves to heal them up. 2 bestiaries coming in for the Orc player. Shadow Hunter, pretty natural choice. There may just be a strong chance that the Orc player is going for Wind Riders. I don't see any War Mill. And Orc player, yes, as I said before, will be sending that grunt behind and using healing salves. A footman, a scout footman, a sneaky scout footman is gonna see this. He sees where the orc player is, and he definitely knows what the orc player is up to. Orc player getting a really nice item drop over there. Sentry ward. Human player will be done creeping here. The Murloc camp. Getting his MK to level 3 and dropping the sentry ward exactly where he needs to. And he has a second one. He may stock it up for future use, or may just place it at a convenient location. What do we have? We got raiders coming in. We got ensnare coming in. There's no spirit lock for some reason though. So we're gonna creep his expansion point. Is he gonna try and counter expand? That's what it seems to be like. He's gonna try and counter expand, while the human player doesn't seem like he is interested in seeing what the orc player is up to. He just want to go in there and he want to deal some damage to the orc player, deal some harassment until his expansion is up and ready 100%. And okay, a scout footman heading in, and he sees everything. Orc player placing a sentry ward outside his expansion. Not the best place, I would say, but will definitely alert him. I don't know, maybe placing it a little ahead near the tavern would have been a better idea. At least that's what I would be doing, but hey, that's just me, I'm no pro guy. But the raiders ensnaring the footmen will be picked off rather easily over here with the burrows, with the blade master, with the raiders and stuff. Human player is going to play a few merry-go-rounds around that tree line of the orc player, and he's got some units scattered around the map. He's also got a peasant over there for some reason. Hex is coming into play, and human player actually going for the attack on the Great Hall, which is still under construction. Ensnare and Hex combination coming in really well. Orc player doing his best to surround the MK. MK is one tough fella to kill. He's going to use the TP, but the orc player will manage to kill off one footman at least, if not two. His expansion is up and running. He's got enough towers to defend it. He's got enough towers in the main base as well. He's building an arcane vault, and he's teching up now. Teching up. Tech is really late, rather. Really late. Even after getting your expansion, you definitely had more time over there to tech up. I guess he spent more resources in the towers and got those towers up. Doesn't have much of the military men either. He's got very few units, and orc player is very dominating this fight at the moment. The raiders are tearing apart the human player's buildings. They are tearing apart the footmen. The MP is literally the only thing standing between the orc player and the destruction of the human player's base. There goes a nice little Stormbolt. MK buying himself a potion of healing. He's gonna pop that out anytime soon. And he didn't manage to take out one raider. He's gonna take out another. Oh, Stormbolt! Awesome. Awesome over there. He's gonna use the TP. He's gonna use the TP and land in his expansion. He may... I don't know. I guess he just wanted to get out of that predicament. He just wanted to get out of that pickle over there. And I don't see any footmen coming in. I don't see any footmen coming in from this side. I don't see any tier 2 units coming in either. I don't see a second hero. Okay, maybe wrong. Second hero is definitely coming in. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's an Archmage. It's an Archmage. Archmage coming in as the second hero for the human player. And player successfully managing to destroy the human player's arcane vault. Sentry ward is still over there. It's got some time life left, and this sentry ward is definitely not the most useful one. Placing it somewhere here or here, this would be a great spot. Give you the information of this and this location as well. And in terms of sentry wards, I mean, that's a boring issue. We got some action going on at the human player expansion point. Orc player is dealing a lot of damage. He's killing stuff, and we got the Archmage out. The Archmage is standing up there, and we got Arcane Sanctums. Arcane Sanctums building in a few arcane units, or rather spellcasters. So spellcasters gonna come in, and interesting choice for Thorzain. He chose to go for Blizzard. Blizzard, it will definitely help the human player shoo off the orc player in case the orc player tries to go in to the base too much while attacking the expansion. And seems to me like the orc player switching his attention towards the human player's main. Human player's main is well fortified at the backside, and it won't be taken out rather as easily as the expansion would be. So during this time, the human player is just gonna let it happen. He's just gonna let his Arcane Vault fall. He's gonna let his second Arcane Phantom fall. And he's heading in. He's heading in with the MK. He is heading in. He's gonna deal some damage on the peons. The grunts are there. Grunts are gonna try and shake it off. He does have the potion of invisibility. He can definitely use it. And oh, some nice little microing going on over there. Oh my, that, yeah, deadly storm ball killed off that grunt. And orc player heading in. Orc player, Blade Master. I don't have to emphasize of how much a Blade Master can deal damage inside a human player's base. He is tearing apart the human player's base, and he is dealing so much damage. He took out the upper right portion of human player's base completely. The farms, the arc, the altar, farms, the altar, the arcane vault, the sanctum, all have been taken out. And human player heading in with the archmage using Blizzard, and Blizzard forcing those workers to go into the burrow. He's gonna use a staff of teleportation to come back, but oh no, Orc player was waiting for him. And he's gonna try and kill it. He's definitely gonna get the kill over there on the Archmage. Orc player looking so strong. Thorzain is losing momentum, and he's gonna use a invisible MK to come back to the base. That's, I don't really know how much dangerous an invisible MK can be if you're actually coming back to save your base. You have the element of surprise, and okay, you actually managed to kill a raider. You're going to use the TP to go back to the expansion point. I was hopeful that he would go to the main, but no, he went to the expansion, and he's rebuilding his altar. He's going to revive the hero the old-fashioned way. And okay, is that an altar? He's building two altars. He's building one altar at the main, one at the expansion. And there's absolutely no reason for you to do that unless and until you want to have your third hero out like ASAP, and you're going into castle. But I don't see him going into castle. Orc player is dominating. Orc player is dealing so much damage to the human player, and human player only now coming in with the military units. He's coming in with the spellcasters. Spellcasters are going to be flanked. They're going to be ensnared one by one and picked off. Human player needs to be careful not to allow this to happen. TC, the third hero, is out for the Orc player. This looks really bad for the human player. Orc player sniping down those units one by one. Ensnare, snipe, repeat. He's coming in with militiamen. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. I don't think this fraction of a human army can actually deal with this beast of an orc army. He still has a tower. He still has the expansion running, and the expansion goes down. I mean, that's really just bad for you. That's really bad for you. All that time that you invested early on in the game, it just goes all into waste. And what's he doing? He's using the MK as a point to come back with the staff of teleportation. There comes the slow, and Blizzard dealing a lot of damage over there. Orc player popping out a scroll of healing. Human player now gonna try and target the units down, and MK is given a taste of his own medicine with the stun by the stomp ability of the TC, and Orc player taking the unit one by, and there goes the GG by Thorzain. So this game goes into the favor of Still, who is the Orc player. Hope you guys enjoyed this nice game. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, subscribe for more, and yeah, that is just about it. Z out. Bye bye.